Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 31 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of Project Architect 2, where I'm going to pause you for a minute, so I can extract all this. Boop. Wow, that's a lot. 71 million EMC. I just doubled the amount of EMC I happen to have at that exact moment. That is kind of cool. I'm curious if this will work. Cut. You guys are with me. And you. Looks like you retain your inventory, which is awesome. Feels like it might be nap time. I set up my EMC duping building, and that's what we're going to do today, is kind of get that thing up and running. So we're going to want an ender that thingy from Power. And maybe because we don't have one on autocraft, we should add it on autocraft. Because, you know what? Whenever you need to make a lot of something, you should get it autocrafted. And generally, I've been staying at the Blazing tier. At some point, I might bump up to a higher tier, but, like, I haven't needed to yet, so... Who decided it was going to be okay to rain on my parade? Okay. So I'm thinking, like, under the ground here, maybe, like, right in the center of the building. Maybe we should have, like, a little sub-basement-y thing. You know Dyer loves his basements. I really do. I'm just saying, I really do love me basements. A little one. We don't need a crazy big one, but a little one would be cool. Okay. So let's go all the way to the right and not all the way up. That might be too much. There we go. Up. Just a little bit. A little basement. Not a crazy basement, just a little tiny basement. And that should be cool. You know what would also be nice in here? Would be nice and centered in the basement would be a feral flare lantern. Do these have EMC? No. Cool. Now you might need to go a little bit deeper because I'm not quite sure. Actually, no. Well, that's the end of the building, I think, because I didn't replace the bits of the floor. So that should be cool. That should be cool. Yeah, buddy. That should be good. And you'll light up the floorboards and all that good stuff. Cool. And then somewhere in here, we can have like a blazing ender cell, right? So we don't need you. I might throw an elevator or two. Oh, no, you'd want to be... Yeah, I definitely probably want the elevator here. And I like having... you. So that'll be cool by me. Is that cool? I think that's cool. How about, you know what? We could do a nice build to me. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Whoops, undo. One, two, three, four. That's good, right? Not the nicest basement I've ever built, but not the worst. And then if I wanted to, I could target some of these dudes. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. You know, I figured out a trick. If you shift right click, it doesn't accidentally pull this out inappropriately, which is a neat trick, I think. Are you still the right? You are still the right bricks. So boom, boom, boom. Hey, you like me basement? I like me basement. It's a little basement. It's not a big basement. Now in here is where we're going to have our blazing dude, right? And from power, we're definitely going to need some more energy cables. Blazing energy cables, that is. I guess I never taught you how to make these in bulk, which feels like a mistake. Should have done that. Could have done that. Would have been smart. In fairness, you get a lot per craft, but also, yeah, would have been smarter to do that. So you're going to... all should be extract, right? Not receive. They should all be extract. So that means you can extract energy however you see fit. So I think like right here is where I should have this dude. Maybe not facing that direction. Yeah. And look, all his stuff is still in there. Beautiful. And then you can go back and you... let's see, rotate, anchor, and bump the Y level up, and that looks cool. And you're going to put all that back. But you know what you didn't do is rotate. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think I would have expected that to work. This guy is here, right? And this guy... is here? Nope, reverse that. And then you can be back to ignored. And now, we're making EMC again. How cool is that? Quite cool, if I do say so myself. And that's just super passive EMC gen. Nice. We got a lot of EMC from that. I'm going to load up this building, because that's going to be big. Now let's go copy paste this dude, right? So what I should be able to say is like this corner, right? Is that correct? Should get everything there. Yeah. And then you're going to have to go to that corner. Cool. That looks good to me. Now let's empty this out just in case. And then you're free to cut. Oh, and you need to be there. Oh well, life goes on. We'll find a solution to that. Okay. And then your paste will clear that. And then we can put you about there. Maybe there? Is that cool? I don't know what that block was that just got removed. It might have been a fake hair block. Oh, I see. You're that way. I should have rotated that before I did that. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is do that again so that I can rotate it. Cool. So you to you. Cut. Rotate. And that is going to be a lot better. Right? And then you'll sit right there, and that's where the extra dude will go. I'm very proud of building gadgets 2, and the idea of the cut and paste gadget, which was new in building gadgets 2, as you may recall, is one that I'm extra proud of. Because, like, that's kind of cool. Right? Isn't that cool? I feel like it's cool. I feel like it is. Now, what I could do, which should be fun actually, would be entangled. You should know how to make entangled blocks. Okay. Which actually has an EMC value. So maybe never mind on learning to make entangled blocks, because I'm just going to EMC you from now on. That's funny. I would not have expected that to have an EMC value, but there you go. Okay. So what if we entangled you? There you are. Sweet. That's super cool. Because you know what that means is that we should be able to get a Mark III antimatter. Just needs a little red matter. And we might as well get a little dark matter. And this should just like slightly speed this thing up a little bit, because now you'll be able to take advantage of all those things. And then this guy can go there, and that's all the cooler for it, right? Now I just need a glowstone. Now we're super cooking. And now we can extract the dark matter that's accumulating in there from here. Cool? So what I'm thinking is we get like a big ol' EMC link. Okay? And this EMC link will kind of be like the center point of the room. And he will feed in items all around the area. Okay. And what we could do would be some cool laser IO action. You can be memoried. And do I even need any of you guys anymore? Like, not so much, right? I should probably just memory them. And that'll call it a day. Okay. And then we could have you. And you, right? And then we could have laser wrench. Go to here. Go to there. Go to... That's 8? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess. Yep. And then you could be like some kind of... that color. That's a cool looking color, right? And on the down will be an insert. Okay. And then if I tell you to extract, look at my EMC on the top. Okay. So like every time this thing produces a dark matter now, I'm going to get EMC from that, right? And we can prove that real quick. Is that faster? I still can't tell, right? But in a moment, the dark matter that this produces will be sent over, and we'll see the number up here be plussed. Right? We're like really close. 139 is what we're going to be, right? So here it goes. You ready? There it goes. 139. Cool? Okay. And then we can do the same thing on the down. We can say extract 8 items at a time on white. And that's just going to be dumping all the EMC out of here. Now, we're producing EMC pretty quickly, right? Now this can only, I think, accept 4 items at a time. So hopefully that's okay. I don't think we're going to be making more than 4 dark matter per second just yet. However, if we do, then we do. What if I stuck you here? Could you reach that dude? Nope. That's actually funny to me. Part of me is like, should I make the connection range longer? The other part of me is like, it's so rare that you even use these things that no, I should not make the connection range longer, right? 8 is sufficient. Like, deal with it. Okay. And then you could be here. You can link up. Might be reachable. Nope, exceeds the max limit of 8. You know what I could do is that. There we go. That's cool. I'm assuming you couldn't go here, could you? Oh, you... No. No, I already... I kind of would love it if you could reach, but I'm really suspicious that you won't be able to. Nope. Hey, what in the what just hit me? How rude are you? I'm building something here, and you're all like, look at me, I'm so special. Okay, I'll get him. There's 2 in there. Alright, and then down here can be an extract of 8 items at a time, right? And I should probably on this one filter for dark matter. So that he doesn't start pulling out random mob items, which technically wouldn't hurt, excluding for the fact that, like, if he started, like, dumping blaze rods in there, he might gum up the works on everything else. Right? So, that's kind of cool. Look at all my EMC income at the top. See how it's now all automated, and I no longer have to run around to all the different EMC producers in my world? I can just be like, yo, make cool stuff, dude. And, it's making cool stuff, dude. Right? Pretty cool. It is kind of cool watching this thing kind of like, you know, do its thing. So that's like the starting, right? Now, I will be able to upgrade the EMC link as time goes on. So as we get more and more EMC generators in this room, that will improve, right? So, yeah. But you get the idea. Okay, so, that's all good to go now. I like this setup. It's all good. Let's get ready to do more in a moment. All right, I have another idea for like a crazy EMC machine. I don't know how crazy it'll be, but I think it'll be more crazy than the last one. I think. But it's going to require a mechanism. I'm not going to spell out what I'm doing for you, but it should be pretty apparent pretty quickly. It won't be as simple as you think, maybe, but it should be pretty obvious. We're going to find out. I don't know. But it's going to require getting in a mechanism and doing some mechanism-y things. So let's get started with mechanism today, because I suspect this will be pretty cool. Now, what we're going to want is an area for mechanism automations. And I haven't quite decided where that all is going to live. Now, this thing I think can be closed off. So if I got more, what's it called? Smooth glass? Wow, we are going to need more of that. Cool. Building gadget? Cool. That works for me. Sweet. So where should I put my mechanism-y thingies? That's kind of a really good question. I don't exactly know. I could put them all in this wall and move this thing to the basement, since it's more auto-crafty anyway, and it's less common that... How did you even get in the basement? Like, come on. With the... How rude are you? And to not even die in one shot, that's even more rude. Trying to murderize you in one shot, and you're like, nope, I'm gonna survive that arrow. Okay, so yeah, let's maybe move these dudes downstairs, right? I should be able to cut and paste you, right? Cut, and paste. So I'm gonna take you in cut mode, turn off anchor. You're gonna go from here to here. But I'm going to edit your settings. Confirm and cut. Sweet. And then that's not right. That seems right. That seems centered-ish, right? 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, not centered. Now we're centered, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can go back one and confirm and go. Sweet. That worked. That worked rather nicely, if I do say so myself. And what we can do now is we can exchanger you and you. And that's cool. And what I'm probably going to do is have, like, you know, something like this. Okay. So then we can get our cables. You, go away. And you, actually. And that should get that going again. Now, in reality, this should be dense cables. To about there. And the reason for that is this room is about to become my Mekanism auto-crafting room. And we're going to want, you know, channels and such, right? So that should be cool. So we're going to want some Mekanism-y things. Okay, so you go away, and let's get ready to Mekanism it up. So we're definitely going to want... we're going to want to auto-craft things like this, right? And this, and steel ingots, which I assume are makeable like in the normal way, right? With steel blend, metallurgic infuser, yeah, all that stuff, right? With carbon, yeah. And then we're going to want the enrichment chamber. So let's get our first metallurgic infusers. Oh, and we're going to need osmium. We don't have any osmium at the moment, or we do. We have a little bit of osmium. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a furnace. Okay. And we're going to get some blazing power cables, which, by the way, I taught between episodes how to make more of those. Sweet. But for now, you can be cool. And an augment for the factory should be cool. And you're pretty much done. So you can chill there with that. And remember, split mode should be off. And why aren't you getting that correctly? Oh, right, because I placed the cable before you had the augment in you. Right. That's a thing. Cool. All right. And then, so on the down here, I could stick with magenta, or I could do the next channel color. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter. I'll do the next channel color just because. So down can be an insert on 3, and your filter will be U32. Okay. And then your side config, I don't think we cared about the side config, right? Top input, bottom output. Right, that's what we'll stick with. So then down will extract on white, but you were sneaky moded, right? Yes, down. Down will extract on white, and you will be sneaky moded to down. Cool. So now you're ready to go. And then you are going to be EMC link Mark 3. Down will be extract on 3, and you'll be osmiumed. And you can give me 1 osmium, please, because I need to stage my drawers. Yeah, you somehow had a drawer in you and got super confused. So let's unlock, remove, insert, lock. Perfect. Okay. And then on this face, you're going to now... Actually, no, we don't need to change that because you're that channel. So yeah, we just need to add you to have osmium 512. And when we link U to U and U to U, we should see osmium happening. Cool. That works for me. So now osmium's on our autocraft. Sweet. And then we should be good to go for our metallurgic infuser. While we're at it, we might as well just get 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know which cables I just put away, but it doesn't even matter. Right? And then you'll be 1. Do I want this one here? I might want the enrichment chamber first. That's usually what I do, isn't it? Right? And then we'll have room for other machines. And if we have to stretch out the sides, we can. Is that cool? Cool. Okay. And then we're going to want pattern providers. Get me a bunch, please. Or we had a silicon. Does silicon have EMC, or I just not know how to make it? Does not have EMC. Do you not know how to make silicon, buddy? I guess not. Okay. Your job is to smelt Certa Scorch, which does have an EMC value. And you can go into the smelty dude, smelty dude, smelty dude. That would be you. Now you just need Certa Scorch dust. Okay. And that'll hold us over until I feel like automating Certa Scorch dust. Working to me. Okay. So pattern providers are on their way. And then you guys will be sided such that your back will be input, output, auto eject. And I think Mekanism has a copy thingy. There's a way to copy with Mekanism. I'm almost certain of it. Network reader, dictionary, configuration card? Might be it. Infused alloy is iron with redstone, and your osmium with redstone. So usually what I do is coal in this dude, and redstone in this dude, and then diamond, right? In this dude. Do you not? Really? You have to be enriched diamond? Huh, today I learned. Okay, I never realized that. But what we're going to have is osmium and iron. Now, I know we've got power in this environment, but I feel like I should just throw an ender cell, and then we can have the power underneath them. Is that cool? I'll extract, and I might laser IO it actually. So on the down, you can be an extract, but I want you to be. I can't wait till the next version of laser IO when you don't need overclockers on your energy cards anymore. 100,000 RF per tick. Hopefully that's enough. If it becomes not enough, we'll find out. There's a reason I'm doing this, and it's because I'm also going to use the same thing to keep stuff in stock, right? So everybody linked, and we're cool. And then eventually you're going to be, yeah. So on up, you will be yellow. On up, you will be yellow. On up, you will be yellow. And on up, you will be yellow. Okay? And you should be working now, so why aren't you down? You should be extracting energy. Oh, you are working. Yep, nope, we're cool. We're cool. Everybody's got power. Awesome. And then I should be able to make some osmium ingots, and you're keeping energy in, and we're gonna come back after I get a few basics. Cool? By the way, what do I need for the enrichment chamber? Because that's probably one of the first things I should get. Control circuits? Good, that's the one I'm getting. Be right back. Alright, so now it's time for an enrichment chamber, which requires steel casings, which requires steel ingots. So we're going to need some of you. A little speed up. We are going to need a lot more coal than that, aren't we? I'm not going to sweat, like, you know, not being perfect initially. We'll get there, right? Like, we'll definitely get there. Right? That is cool. Okay. And what I could do is teach you that you are smelted into that. Sweet. That works for me. So we're not going to need a smelter down there, because the smelters we already have are just, you know, awesome. So then we should be cool to say you. Okay. So now you can make me one of these. And then we should probably teach you some tier installers, because we're going to want to be upgrading these pretty quickly, even though we're not quite there yet. We decided that they're allowed to come visit my base for some reason. That is an adorable point of view that you guys have. I'm just letting you know that. No. How did he do that? Was that just pure luck? Or was that, like, shenanigans, Enderman? Was that pure luck? Like, come on, what was that all about? That was something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. Alright, yeah, so we're getting there. So then down here, oh, look at you. There you are. Take it. Okay, now my pattern providers are ready to go. My enrichment chamber will sit here, and on the up will power you. Zoinks. Cool. This is going to be a dude, not a pattern provider, but thing. The old pattern provider. Oh boy, my brain. I can't remember. Interface. That's what I want. Interface, please. You're going to be there, okay? And then you're going to have pattern providers. And what I think I'll do is probably, well, maybe not that one. That one can be a full block. Well, no, that one can be a non-full block too. That's fine. Right? So you're going to go like that. Okay. And then you can be like that. Cool. And now you're using 6. And then if we wanted to, we could like anchor. And then the remaining, and then machines could go that way. Cool. That works. Yeah, I like it. All right. So now, yeah, buddy. So I really wanted to use that machines configuration card. So it's going to be infused alloy, which is iron in the redstone-y bit. Because I don't care about the cost of redstone at the moment. Cool. And now your configuration card. How does this work? Do I retrieve configuration, injected configuration? Is that cool? That's cool. All right. And then on the bottom can be, is it input? No, it's extra, right? Yeah, buddy. Okay. Paste, paste, paste. Cool. So now they will accept their stuff on the bottom here, right? And then you are going to be unequal configuration formats. Okay, that makes sense because you don't have extra. So I'll just do input, output, auto eject off, and that's fine, right? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right. Now, let's go do some teaching, right? So we're going to do enriched stuff, and we're going to need more patterns while we're at it. So enriched coal, enriched redstone, enriched diamond, enriched obsidian. Okay, and refined obsidian dust is going to be you, but not that. And obsidian dust apparently doesn't have a recipe. Powdered obsidian. Maybe that's the one we want. And powdered obsidian can be made in an enrichment chamber with obsidian. Okay. That's cool? I think so. All right, so you're all enrichment chamber dudes. And you're going to be that. And then while we're at it, let's get all these guys ready to go. So you're going to be this, but not you. You're going to be this, but not you. You're going to be this, but not you. And you're going to be this, but not you. Cool? All right, so for the enrichment chamber, it's going to be all these guys, right? And then you're, I didn't do coal yet, but you're going to go here and here. You're going to be this and this, and you're going to be that. Okay. And then finally, I need the coal ones. And it'll just be the steel production line. Without you. Steel blend with enriched iron. Right. And you're going to be without you. And that means you're ready to accept these two, and that should be cool. Okay. Good deal. And then the final piece of this puzzle, since we know the tier upgrades, mechanism upgrades, this will be the last batch of stuff that we have to teach. That'll be you. That'll be you. And I usually like the gas upgrade as well. And then for you guys, you're going to need to know osmium dust. I'll do the pulverizer recipe because I have a pulverizer already. And I'll do the gold dust. And I'll do the iron dust. Okay, and that can all go into the pulverizer, which I can upgrade to a better dude if I want to, right? I'm gonna have to get into the habit of not super scrolling, because yeah, buddy. Okay, all right, now you all go away. You can go in there. You can go away. That's feeling pretty good. Okay, I like this thing. I'm saving you. You're good. Okay, where was I? Next course of action, keeping in stock. So what we're going to want is a crafting card. You're going to go in there, and you're going to keep in stock enriched 16, 16, 16, and 16. And while we're at it, can you get me a tier upgrade? And that's pretty cool. And do you want auto sort? You do. I want auto sort on for all these. You what? Yeah, more tier upgrades, or is that a little bit getting ahead of myself? So this will get all that ready to roll, right? And then once we get all that stocked up, and you can't make that yet, but that's okay. Because you did refine, but you're not getting your thing. Right. All right, so on the up here, we're going to need more laser cards. Okay. Up will be insert with a filter, enriched, 16. And then on this face, you will extract 8 items at a time. So you should be getting... That's cool. All right. And then up, I'm actually going to stop you for a sec because I don't want you doing that. Up, we'll insert with a filter, you. Oh, wrong filter. I'm like, why is that clearing? Yeah, wrong filter. 16, up, insert, filter, diamond, 16, up, insert, filter, obsidian, 16. And then you can get that again. Sweet. Sweet. Let me guess. We don't have... Oh, it needs charcoal. Did I just put the wrong thing in there? Yeah, you should be doing coal, buddy. I will eventually... Cool. All right. $40 of those. No CPUs are available. I guess you're all working, aren't you? Well, more CPUs to be made. All right, so that is a surprisingly long episode. I didn't realize I was running this late, so I got to wrap up. So Devil20 signed off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time to continue building this out. For now, take it easy.